such a lovely day when I scored to stand. Give me a wonderful applause. Mr. Morrison!
And we couldn't put him off. We tried to the last moment, but he turned up. Here we are. And I'd like to welcome everyone to I mean, some of you come from a long way. Other side of Watford, foreign places like Essex, Cambridge, and even up to some of the colonies. So welcome to you all. It's nice to see so many ages at a reception like this. We've got children from a few weeks old up to old fellows here. And the prime reason you're here is to enjoy yourself. So some get overtired, fall asleep, misbehave, just generally play up. Let the old folk enjoy it. It doesn't seem that long ago that we were just bringing Rachel home from the hospital. And 30-ish years we brought her home. And we looked in this little bundle and said, this is our daughter, this is Rachel. And they looked at each other and said, are you sure it's ours? She came home, and the first thing she did was to try and break the world record for screaming. And 25 hours a day was about the record. It got to such a stage that we asked the visiting health visitor if there was anything we could do. And we weren't too sure of her leanings, because the first thing she said is, have you got a drop of brandy, dear? And she said, put it in her bottle, and that will help her sleep. So she was a matter of a few months old, and we were giving her brandy. And it's not affected her in later life. She hardly knows what the inside of a pup looks like. She doesn't know at all. And in fact, in later years when she was going out on the tiles at night, we laid in bed one night in the early hours of the morning and listened for about 15 minutes as she attempted to get the key in the door. Modern day, pin the tail on the donkey. And she convinced us when she came in that she certainly hadn't been drinking too much and she was not under the affluence of alcohol. But soon she'd grown up a little bit and she was off in her little tiny gym slips and her tiny brownie in the play. I think she was about 18 at the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, play silence for the happiest, the luckiest man in the room. Your bridegroom, Mr. Clive Morrison!
Thank you very much for a fantastic speech. And I told you what I like Jason Donovan, didn't I? On behalf of my wife and I, I'd like to thank all of you for coming today. It's much appreciated. It's been a great day for us so far. I'd like to thank you for all your gifts, your support, and probably most importantly, all of your best wishes. So thank you much for all of you. That's fantastic. Thank you. We have got so many thank yous to say today. I mean, just putting all today together and you to be here with us and sharing our special day. But there are a few special people who'd like to just thank personally who helped us put it together and do all the bits and bobs. First of all, I'd like to kick off with probably the people that actually helped you all get here today. So I think the feedback we've had so far is that our wedding invitations were absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, the guy that designed them caused us one problem, that we actually came up with 3 designs initially, and the idea was we only picked one of them. But I don't know about you, but we thought that 2 two that we picked were far too good and we just picked between which one to have, so we decided to have both. So initially, Sebastian and Joe, who actually came up with the concept, design, and production of the implications. Just like to show our appreciation.
It's a set of crayons.
Now you can tell we haven't actually rehearsed these things.
It's got this from something like hell.
Now, the other person that helped you all get here today, you may have actually noticed that, well, some of you may have thought my handwriting has got an awful lot better over the years. But we'd like to thank Patsy, who went to the trouble and effort of actually writing all the invitations for us, writing the envelopes and writing all the place cards today. So a round of applause for Patsy. Thank you very much.
It's like the BAFTAs, isn't it?
That's probably a very opportune time to thank the next person. You see the quality of the plays and the flowers we've got today. So a round of applause for Dawn. Thank you very much. I don't really know yet to actually thank this next person at all. She's been absolutely wonderful for the majority of my life, actually. And even more importantly today, she made sure that myself and Joe were fully fed this morning. Absolutely hearty breakfast, and I couldn't manage my footy bowls today, so it's still full. But also a slight apology to make, because you, Margaret, for 5-6 hours yesterday for organising the church. I'd like to thank Margaret for all the flowers at the church. I think we've got some down here today, so a round of applause to Margaret. Now, I did have something to say about all the next people, but I've tried to cut it short and I'll have them over a couple of beers later. But there's 4 people that have been a godsend today, helping us organise everyone, and that's our ushers. So we have the ushers up here and a round of applause for the ushers.
It's good, isn't it?
We've actually got one more usher who had a very specific duty today, and that was looking after his lovely wife Lynn, who's expecting their first child very, very soon, hopefully not today. So round of applause for Neil Griffith.
What have I done?
You saved me a couple of £100 on not having a seat.
Oh yeah. That's got head up.
The next 2 people, I think both of them are beautiful today. So on behalf of my wife and I, I'd like to thank our beautiful bridesmaids for their help and assistance. Hayley and Chris. person, I've probably actually got to thank him for actually making Stay happen. About 9.5 years ago, my friend Joe and I were out in St Albans having a few drinks, as we do there. And if those who don't know St Albans, there's not a great deal to do in St Albans on Tuesday night, so we were wandering around St Albans, didn't really know where to go. And we saw in one of the local pubs, the Vintry, there was a music quiz on. So my DJ days, we thought we'd go in and give the music quiz a go. Unfortunately, it's there. But rather than the music quiz, I spotted a very, very beautiful young lady. I think you were talking about the first time that you met Rachel. And then you asked if she was the Swedish air hostess.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Rachel and I met at the music quiz some 9.5 years ago. So a big thank you to the best man for deciding to let me go into the Vintry rather than going to Harry Smith's wine bar. On that note, we actually the music quiz. The guy that runs the music quiz is our DJ tonight. And after we've had the coffees and etc., we will have a 2-round music quiz. So I'm very, very pleased that I'm on Rachel's table. She's fantastic. It's a chance to win. So let's leave to the last two. So Rachel and I, or my wife and I, I should say, I've got to get used to that. I haven't got used to that. We'd like to thank. Right, to thank Norma, Rachel's mum. Round of applause for Norma. And last but no means least, to Kevin, thank you for letting me join your family. I much appreciate it. Thank you for a fantastic speech and all the assistance and things today. Thank you very much.
Clive, she said those magic words to me. Can I buy you a drink?
And we do want you to open that window.
Right. So this is embarrassing. Absolutely. When we decided we were going to wear this sort of uniform as we wore today, I always said it reminded me of Arcade Brunel, and I always admired Arcade Brunel and the hat he wore. And so I said I would want to wear a stovepipe hat, and I've been trying for months and months to get a stovepipe hat.
Brilliant.
On that note, I just like to thank you all again for coming today. On behalf of my wife and I, it's great to see so many people. It's absolutely brilliant. On that note, the last bit ready for me to say is have fun. I hope you all have a great evening. Have a wonderful night, and thanks again. So to all of you, thank you very much. To the bridesmaids.
Right.
Right, mate.
I'm not one, eh?